Hello, Meoni here. Welcome back to another video. This time just to look at a Glamour video. This is a Glamour idea I put together a while back. You might have seen this in quite a few videos. A lot of people have been asking what exactly is this set and how do they get it? Well, it is basically comprised of multiple pieces of gear that I've collected over the years. They've got a bit of cash shop stuff in here as well, but the main meat and potatoes of this is obtained in the game, and is the real highlight really is the chest piece. First of all though, we've got the Asphodelos Warhammer, my personal favorite weapon for warrior in the entire game. I love this thing. I think it's honestly one of the best items, probably the best weapons in the game for warrior from obviously the Pandemonium series. Absolutely love that weapon series. That, like, the Asphodelos weapons were some of the coolest. We've got a Knight of Devilry Horns from the Halloween event, and then we've got this beautiful Cloud Dark Armor Offending, which of course is the main question. What is that chest piece? Well, it is the Cloud Dark Armor Offending. This is obviously from the Chaotic Alliance raid. This is something that I did in the first 2 weeks of that content coming out. I farmed this extensively, and there really isn't that many groups for this, unfortunately, anymore. Depending on your data center, you might see this pop up. We've combined this with the Pagos field dressing here, as you can see. And then, of course, I've gone for the Type 2B leggings, which are obviously from Copied Factory, as part of the 2B Nier Automata attire, which I personally love. It goes with everything. Combined with the Warden's thigh boots from the Warden's attire, which is a cash shop set. I love these boots. I do want to make an excuse to use them. But yeah, the chest piece is something that, you know, isn't going to be easily accessible unless you already pre-farm this. It looks absolutely exceptional. I'm using the Cobalt green dyes, which are this beautiful, almost turquoise color. This was introduced through the Cosmic Exploration, the new dyes. Absolutely love this combination. But yeah, if you're on a low pop data center, definitely consider hopping over to other data centers. I play on Chaos. There's hardly any groups in Chaos. Honestly, since, you know, when this first came out, there's been very few groups doing Chaotic Alliance raid. Your best bet is if you play on EU to go on the light data center. There are sporadic groups set up for this, so it's not completely out of reach. But yeah, I think it's really cool. The maiming one is very similar to this, but I do like the choice of colors and the dye options for this. Really, really nice, good all-rounder set. But there we go. That hopefully answers the question I keep getting of what this, you know, Glamour set is. There'll be an Eorzea collection link in the description if you want to go check that out, if you'd rather that rather than, you know, moving pictures. And yeah, let me know if you've made any awesome glams with the Cloud Dark stuff. It is some of my favorite sets of gear, and I really hope they do another Chaotic in the future. But again, the launch of this came out on December 24th. So those 2 weeks where it was active before it kind of dropped off from the mainstream, yeah, not the perfect timing, honestly. I'd like to see a Chaotic Alliance raid in the future dropped any other time of the year, but if you're crazy like me and you spent far too long farming this in Party Finder and getting all of the sets, then yeah, it's an exceptional set. I love it. But yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. More videos on the way, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.